Warning, we will be talking about all seasons of The Walking Dead, including Season 7. This is your one and only warning.
Welcome to Playing Dead, the final episode of Season 7. Talking the finale. I'm your host, Afterburn.
And I'm your co-host, Solston.
Let's do this.
We're here to talk about the last episode. So it was a bit of a longer episode, as most season finales are.
Most shows, yeah.
Yeah. I like how it wasn't a weird cop-out ending, like most of the season finales have been recently.
Well, one of the things I noticed was, like, I didn't mind last year's season finale, but everyone was like, oh, huge cliffhanger, this is bullshit, what the fuck?
I didn't mind the cliffhanger.
Well, I noticed they did no cliffhanger at all this year. You know.
No. It's a very resolute, this is what's happening, this is what happened. They've definitely closed a chapter. They didn't leave it open before the last page.
You're not wondering, you're not left having a whole like year to figure out what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, you're just waiting for the next chapter now.
Mm-hmm. I just like that comparatively to the whole Governor arc, where that was just one big clusterfuck of lots of bad episodes. This didn't seem to drag out across the entire season. Like it actually had pacing to it that, for the most part, was proper.
Well, you know, I guess they've learned from the Governor episodes.
Yeah, they've learned how to not blow their wad in the first
I feel
half
like
of the
their
season.
budget must be bigger too. Like with all the different groups, there's just so much more cast, and then that gives you more
all
more
the scenes
story.
with the tiger. They blew their whole CGI budget on those, like three shots, three scenes.
Well, it's funny, we finally got to see the tiger in action.
Yeah, mauling people's faces
Comes and
off.
saves the day.
That was kind of awesome. I was fully expecting there to be just a tragic end after Negan didn't get killed. I was like, okay, how are they going to do this?
You knew the kingdom was coming, though.
That's true. And it was kind of a bit of a fake out.
Even Rick didn't know the kingdom was coming because the whole incident in that one episode kind of spurred them to come. But it's not like they relayed with Rick.
And then everything just went to Kingdom Come. Oh. But the one thing, and you heard me yelling about this, why bring a horse to a gunfight if you're going to stand there on the horse and be a taller, bigger target? Horses are for mounted melee combat. In a gunfight, you'd want to be low to the ground, or if you're on a horse, you want to be moving really fast. It's going to screw up your aim, but it'll make you a little harder to hit. But there's not much point to bring a horse to a gunfight. It's kind of stupid.
I can forgive that, though, because it's not like they're on a battlefield. They're in, like, a town.
Yeah, but
There's
urban
not, like,
combat,
open space.
It's still, why would you bring a horse? You're endangering the animal, and also you are a bigger target and as useful as foot soldiers.
If the kingdom didn't bring a horse, though, I would be a little disappointed. But you're
That's
right.
true.
You can't just be on a horse standing.
Yeah.
That defeats the point of ours.
I suppose for thematic reasons it's fine, but still.
Speaking of bringing things, all right,
Yeah.
I had just turned I never trusted the garbage pail people, and
Yeah.
then they showed up in their garbage trucks, and I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. I like that. They
and
drive
then
around in garbage trucks.
Their little rusted out bikes. Like, that's adorable. It's like, oh, cool, the crew from E.T. is here.
And then they go around and betray Rick, and I called it. I said you can't trust those people. I didn't know they were going to throw in with Negan, but I said you couldn't trust them.
The second that the girl up on the roof with Michonne, the second she turned around, it's like, we win. That's like, she didn't say that as like, we win. That's like, we win. You lose.
You lose.
That was, from that moment, I was like, oh shit, okay.
And speaking of things I called, you didn't catch this part because this is where you left me on last episode, where I just
the
talked
second
about
to last
myself.
episode, yes.
But we were, in the episode previous, Sasha was asking Eugene for, like a piece of glass or a gun or something to kill herself with, and he gives her the suicide pill, which he already kind of had made.
Yeah.
And
convenient time.
And she was wanting that for Negan, but Eugene outsmarts her, and he's not going to shove a pill in Negan's mouth, right?
Yeah.
So my guess was about that was she was going to take the pill and turn into a walker and try and
Kill Negan that way.
Which
surprise.
totally
Almost worked.
Totally happened.
Yeah.
I just obviously I couldn't foretell the coffin part because that was totally all in the finale.
That was a little out of left field.
yeah.
But it really it was a bit of a misdirect. Because the whole episode, it really looked like, why is Sasha masturbating to an MP3 player? That's all I could think of, is they're going to open the coffin. I'm like,
well,
they
you
wouldn't do this.
You didn't know she was in the coffin right off the bat, right? You're just what is going on here?
But, I mean, I kept expecting, for the first half of the episode, that every scene someone came into the cell that she was being kept in, it was like, oh god, she's going to be in the middle of something weird. Why is this part of the show?
She's like... She's getting the last, before death fapping.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I might.
You're like, I'm going to die. Might as well rub one out.
I don't think I'd be in the headspace to, but, some people can mentally power through that.
Some people just, maybe that's what you need to get through the last
or
day of
maybe
your life.
They're just a sadistic fuck, and that kind of thing gets them off.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I'm going to die. That's a little messed up. Not very, just a little.
Well, we were talking about the garbage people, and I did have a point about them. When they showed up in their garbage trucks and bikes, in their weird backwards talk, the leader, Jadis, asked if she could lay with Rick. And I'm like, they're a bunch of swingers, too.
It's... Why? Well, it's just such a weird culture that, it's okay, what? The plague's been going on for 1-2 years?
I'm not going to guess the time frame.
It's
think
only been
about how long that kid has grown up. It's been 9
toddler.
months.
Okay, so it's been 3-ish years, let's say. 3, maybe 4. In that much time, how could an entire society decide, we're going to live in a junkyard, and we're going to talk like cavemen? Because... that's what you do when you can only use solar electricity. Just revert to garbage pail cavemen.
Yeah, maybe they exist in the comics, and there's a reason why they've reverted in these weird talking people, but it just doesn't make any sense to us.
No, it seems really out of left field in the show, because most things until some of these weird groups, the kingdom kind of makes sense. People wanted an escape. And basically they all wanted to go to Ren Fair and live out their days. Okay, I can get behind that. There's a bunch of nerds that would love that. I would be on board with that. But
I'd be into the kingdom.
Living in a junkyard, talking like cavemen, dressing like, I don't know, Fifth Element goths. It's weird. I don't see what the appeal of the society would be. Let's smell bad and talk dumb?
Yeah. Well, it's a thing where... you run into a group of people and you either have to team up with them because you're stronger in a group, or you have to lone wolf it. Some people just can't kind of be on their own.
So they drink the Kool-Aid and join the trailer park that's in a junkyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Next point. Eugene in that episode, and I'm going to bring it back to Lost as I have a few times in Playing Dead. You notice he was in full black attire. And it's there's no the wardrobe person was like, oh, let's dress you in this today. That is a conscious choice.
Yes. Yeah, it's like if it was Westworld, he just went black hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? It suits him, but it just shows where that character is right now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in the space of Negan's been my best chance at survival, so I'm sticking around with this. I don't know where you're supposed to go.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
I don't know.
I want to go to... Oh, I'm at the window?
But I mean, Michonne's looking better right now in the game here. Oh, cool.
Yay.
She's looking better right here than she was in the episode, where we thought, that scream when everyone thought Michonne got thrown off the roof.
Yeah.
I am 90% positive that is a generic Halloween soundtrack scream, because I'm sure I've used that before.
Oh, well, I didn't catch that, but my thing about reused.
It's the
car alarms. Every time.
Yeah, but it's like the female Wilhelm scream. It was basically them throwing in that.
Yeah, and that was almost the thing I was right about again, because I predicted that maybe Michonne would die at the end of the season or in the fight for Negan, but then she survived. Actually, there was only one casualty in that episode, and it was Sasha, and she was we already was expecting her to die.
Kind of killed herself. So, it was a strangely pretty good turnout pretty good result for everybody.
Well, see, my thing about it is, I've been thinking about it is, it was a tough loss at the start of the season to lose Glenn and Abraham.
They needed a minor win at the end.
Well, and knowing The Walking Dead, that we could have lost more. We could have lost more.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end, and it wouldn't have surprised us, but it was kind of nice to only lose one.
That's true. After she had a pretty decent
with so many
arc.
characters going on like Carl and Rosita and all going on suicide missions, like Daryl. You could have saw
one of them finally had to go commit suicide on their suicide mission. Maybe thin the herd so we don't spend half a season doing solo episodes on everybody's development.
What did you think of Negan and Rick's exchange there when Negan was going to bash Carl's head in because he likes him? He's going to be merciful, give him a mercy killing.
It's exactly what I expected from Negan. I like that Rick finally stood up and basically said, "The fuck you! I'm going to make a threat I can't back up." Like he usually does.
He does that.
He does that all the time.
He can't back it up at the time he makes the threat.
Yeah, but then the Deus Ex Machina, Kingdom Come. But I liked it. It was a really good exchange, really powerful, like just connection moment of like, okay, who's going to put their dick away first? Like that was the dick measuring contest. I'm sure it wasn't as long of a scene as it seemed, but it seemed to go on for a while.
Well, it's not an exact comparison, but it reminded me of a movie called True Romance that you probably haven't seen. It's an old movie,
not actually,
but I'll explain it to you. There's a scene in it between Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper.
Oh,
Christopher Walken's a bad guy and Dennis Hopper's a good guy, and Christopher Walken's trying to find out where Dennis Hopper's son is, and he's cornered him with all his bad guys, and he's going to kill him no matter what. And Dennis Hopper, an ex-cop, knows this.
Okay.
And he's going to be tortured for the information and such.
Yeah.
So Dennis Hopper's character, without barely knowing anything about this guy he's just met, starts. I won't say it exactly because it's kind of he uses some terrible language.
Oh, okay.
But he just insults this guy's heritage. And he just gets mad and shoots him right in the head, kind of avoiding terrible torture. I kind of got that feeling from the Rick and Negan exchange.
Yeah,
like Rick knew he was fucked, so
yeah.
he just
let me piss him off one last time before he kills me and my son.
I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I would recommend it. It's just for that scene, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
but
I guess now there's no Walking Dead to watch till next season. Go watch True Romance.
But next point, where did Daryl get that cool gun? Gun was
the Modern Warfare 3 gun out of fucking nowhere.
It looks like it
had
sponsored.
It had jungle camo on it, so I'm guessing it came from the feminist tribe.
No, right. They stole
they're
their guns.
all jungle themed and like we're hiding in the woods.
You know what it probably did? He probably grabbed it in that episode. I just never noticed it.
Probably. I don't remember seeing it earlier on in the episode, so it may have just been like to show the variety of guns that they acquired.
I think he had an AK at the start, and then through all the shooting and the gunfight and the firefight,
he picked it up.
He picked up that.
Yeah. There were a lot of guns that people went through, and there was a nice variety to keep it fresh, so you wouldn't get bored seeing the same guns, I guess.
Wow, it just shows how much guns they scraped up, as Negan put it. Okay. I wrote tough bitch, but we already covered that Michonne's, she's pretty tough. She's hard to kill. Hard to kill.
Apparently, being strangled, held over a balcony, basically, she won. Off screen. I mean, look at her right there. She's a pretty tough bitch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess with her.
We didn't see Gregory this episode.
We didn't.
I wonder, because it seemed like he was going to rat them out or something, or in the final. Maybe that the finale was already so long that maybe they just chose to do that scene in the start of next season.
Yeah,
but I was kind of thinking
what the timing was like.
True,
because who knows if he's still there, if he hasn't made it there yet.
Well,
he would have because
they noticed
left
that,
there and came back.
when Maggie had to decide whether to back up. He had already left.
Yeah. So I wonder if old Simon or Trevor, Stephen Ogg, whatever we want to call him these days, wonder if he gave him a fake address and he got lost or killed along the way.
The only way I see that playing out is like, Gregory's waiting somewhere and
Simon's not going to show up.
Or, just someone just shoots him just because, like, they're just told, hey, if some guy shows up here, shoot him. Like, like, he thinks, this guy's going to help me because I've helped him, and he's like, he's okay, and then not.
And Simon's like, this guy's fucking useless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it ever reaches a point where, you need my help because you can't rule your own people, it's like, what good are you to me? I'm not going to reinstate you as a leader.
Yeah, I'm not going to come in here, bail you out, and expect you to be trusted with leading people you can't control.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very Negan-esque thing. Yeah,
but I guess we'll have to wait to see that till next season, which I'm okay with.
That's all right. I mean, that's not like a big cliffhanger thing.
No.
I don't really care what Gregory does. He can go fuck himself.
But speaking of, because the former leader of the Hilltop, as you said in one of our episodes much earlier, Maggie has emerged the leader of the Hilltop.
Yeah, pretty much.
And at the end...
She led the people to victory.
Yes, and at the end of the episode, they had the three leaders kind of standing on a stage.
Yep.
Rick, Ezekiel, and Maggie.
Yep. So, I mean... Who knows how much longer after the battle that was. But, that just kind of shows Gregory's not around wherever he is, and maybe he doesn't come back for a bit. Who knows? Maybe he joins in Sanctuary, or you could be right. He could have been shot at that point.
Well, I could see him joining the Saviors at the Sanctuary, but he doesn't really have anything to offer. He can't even kill a walker.
That's very true.
He's pretty useless.
He can drink and be an asshole.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He's got to be useful, and he just lost his usefulness when he lost his power.
Because it seems like they are mounting for not just a skirmish, but that's like the opening conflict there, and now they're going to go full out warfare.
Yeah, I did like the Negan coming out and saying we're going to war.
Yeah.
And
everyone's cheering.
Yeah,
everyone's happy.
They had all his people out, and like the camera was pulling away, and it seemed like there was more people, but it didn't show you all of them.
Yeah, and then you go to the little paltry amount of people at the unified 3 cities, which there's got to have been more than that survived. There can't be that 30 people that was there. That was it.
You're definitely going to need Oceanside to help, and not be on the sidelines.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. If the Garbage Pail Kids were actually on their side, they would have been pretty okay.
I don't know. Like I said, they're useless. Like they're not even good in a fight because they've never really been in one.
It's true, but it's better than nothing. If anything, they make really good targets to distract from the real shooters.
They're the front line.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see, like that.
I shot him in the leg.
He's like a Garbage Pail Kid.
Well, this is actually something that happened in the finale. When things were starting to turn around, Rick was at gunpoint, and he kind of wanted to get in the fight, but it was like, and then she told him to down, and she just shot him in a terrible place.
Yeah.
Like in his kidney or whatever. I would have shot him in the leg.
Right in the thigh. I think that's where your pancreas is. I don't actually know what that is. If anybody in the comments knows exactly what part of the body, what potential organ was shot on Rick, let us know. It's probably just a fleshy bit. Because I don't think he's going to be sustained
He
damage.
didn't seem like he was having trouble.
No. It just seemed like it was painful, and that's about it.
I'm getting everybody killed. Oh god, it's turned into the finale.
Oh man.
Oh, there was one thing. The little totem that Daryl found. He said he didn't know. It was
left by Scarface.
Yes, Dwight.
Didn't know.
Well, he didn't really.
He didn't know. No.
I trust because we get to see so much of his side.
Yeah.
The Alexandria people don't, but I trust him.
I think he's turning over a new leaf.
I mean, he said it. He laid it out there. You know, he was only doing that for his wife, and then now she's bailed. So he doesn't have any reason to be there anymore. Nope. All right. Well, unless you got anything else, I guess this wraps up this season of Playing Dead.
I think it really does.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh man, I gotta.
So as this QuickTime event and achievement show up, thank you guys so much for listening.
Can you end this video?
I can definitely end this video. All right. He's in the middle of shooting people. So guys, if you liked this season anyway, please do leave a like. Subscribe for future seasons of possibly more Playing Dead, depending on how the next season of Walking Dead goes. Also, Game of Spoils back...
July
is when Game of Thrones comes back.
Yeah.
So keep on the lookout for that.
So if you like good TV, you like Walking Dead, and you like Game of Thrones. So.
And if there's any other shows that are coming out that you want us to do episode recaps of, yeah, why not?
Okay.
Anything good. If you want to, when season 2 of Westworld comes out or anything like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section below. And, maybe if we don't drown in this puddle here...
Press an A!
We'll be able to do some things. You gotta press faster.
I did
There you go, buddy. And now you're fucked.
No.
Oh, well.
I pressed B.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys. Good night.
Good night, Internet.